I'm Kevin Jones with Lakeland Electric. We're going to be doing some energy efficient tips today. We're going to start with the kitchen. First, we're going to look at the refrigerator and some of the things that you can do there to help save on your electric bill. We're going to open this up. One thing we want to look at are the temperature settings. Generally, the temperature for the refrigerator should be between about 35 and 40 degrees. The freezer, we can see, is about 1 to 4 degrees. That's typically good. We want to see around 0 to 10. One of the crucial areas for refrigeration is the coils. We're going to look down here for just a moment and take a look at the coil area. On this refrigerator, you can see that the coil area is very dirty. These should be cleaned approximately every 6 months to a year, depending on the traffic you have and whether or not you have pets in the house. As you can see, it pops right back in very easily, removes very easily, can be done very quickly. One of the other areas that we want to look at on the refrigerator is the seal. The seal is very crucial, especially at the bottom. The bottom is generally where the seal will fail if it is to fail. This is what holds all of the cold air that your refrigerator has produced as a result of removing the heat from the different items that you put into the refrigerator. Periodically, this seal may need to be replaced. It is not necessary to get rid of a refrigerator just because the seal has gone bad. To replace that seal, it generally pops right out of the door. There are some clips that generally hold that in, and the seal can be replaced. You can order them from the manufacturer, and they run anywhere between about $50 and $100. These are some of the things that you can do to help save money as far as the refrigeration is concerned in the kitchen area. It is one of the largest consumers of electricity in your home. A lot of people don't realize that the kitchen sink probably uses more hot water than anywhere else in the house other than showers. And there's a very simple way to remedy that. We have low flow shower heads and low flow faucet aerators that are now available that will reduce the amount of water that comes out by down to about 2 gallons per minute. Another way is to make sure that you may have a cutoff valve. This one does not have one, but they make cutoff valves that allow you to, while you're hand washing your dishes, to cut the hot water off. Another area is to make sure that you run the dishwasher with a full load, similar as you see here. This will allow you to take a better advantage of the dollars spent at the dishwasher. Not just large appliances can consume electricity, however. We do have small appliances such as coffee pots and blenders. These in particular, even though they're still plugged in, are not necessarily consuming electricity. I know that that's a big thing right now. Everybody wants to unplug all their small appliances. This is not necessary on these particular appliances. One thing you want to look at is, do you have indicator lights, clocks, other accessories on those appliances other than what they do as their normal function? The coffee pot makes coffee. Toaster oven toasts. These things do not have any clocks or anything like that on there, so therefore it's not critical to unplug those every time you stop using them. Today we find all kinds of things in our kitchens, not just our normal kitchen appliances. We find cell phones, cell phone chargers, iPod boxes, all sorts of things. These things do consume electricity when they're still plugged in, even though they may be disconnected. There's a transformer that lies inside of here, and they will absorb some power. They will take in power. It's such a minute amount, it's really not a critical area, but we still want to be conscious about that and unplug them when they're not in use. Lighting in the kitchen has become quite an issue in recent years. Can lights are what we now find in the majority of most of our kitchens. The beauty of this is we have replacement bulbs for the can lights that are there in the way of a compact fluorescent. Compact fluorescents will generally run about 120 to 130 degrees. The incandescent light is anywhere from 170 to 195 degrees. Some compact fluorescents can be dimmed, some cannot. I'm going to dim these lights now and show you something. As you can see, the incandescent light has dimmed down to almost no light at all. The compact fluorescent has stayed illuminated. They do make compact fluorescents that will dim, although the price on those are pretty expensive and the technology is not quite there yet. Many times the light quality on the compact fluorescents is a little bit better than on the incandescent lights. It tends to be a little whiter, a little brighter, and gives you a little better color rendition, which is probably good in the kitchen, especially since we're dealing with food. For more ways to save on your utility bill, call us or visit us online.